Your feng shui looks perfect on the outside, but your bedroom is secretly reversing your wealth energy. You go to bed hoping to rest, but what if your bedroom is actually reversing your energy? Not helping you, but slowly pushing your wealth away. In feng shui, your bedroom is where your qi should settle. It's where energy is meant to stay, to recharge, to hold your luck, and to protect everything you're building. But just a few simple mistakes. A mirror facing your bed, a fish tank, a glowing red light can flip the energy in the wrong direction. Most people don't realize this because it feels so subtle. But energy doesn't shout. It shifts quietly. Before we dive in, if you care about wealth, flow, and real feng shui energy, you're in the right place. This video is part of a full series on feng shui home mistakes that could be quietly blocking your abundance. So stay with me until the end, because each part builds on the last, and one small shift could open the path to flow again. And when you're done, don't forget to check the other videos in this playlist. Your kitchen, your living room, even the wrong object on your wall might be reversing your luck too. Let's begin. A mirror never lies, but it can quietly betray your qi. Most people hang a mirror in their bedroom without thinking it could affect anything. Maybe it came with the house. Maybe it just looks nice above the dresser. Or maybe, like a lot of us, you thought a mirror would make the space feel bigger, more open, a little brighter. But if that mirror reflects your bed even a corner of it, you've accidentally invited a flow of energy that doesn't know how to rest. And that's the real issue. In feng shui, your bedroom is supposed to hold still energy, the kind that recharges you. But a mirror? A mirror moves energy. It bounces it. It reflects and refracts qi, your life force, all night long. So what happens when your sleeping body is being reflected? Your energy can't settle. It doesn't get stored, doesn't go inward like it should. Instead, it's thrown back and forth out of you, off the glass, back again, like a loop that never lets you fully ground. And this isn't just about sleep. That same scattered energy spills into other parts of your life. You might feel distracted, unsettled with money, like no matter how much you try to get it together, something keeps slipping. And often, that something is the mirror. In Feng Shui, mirrors are energetic amplifiers. They reflect not just light, but qi, your life force. And when your bed is reflected, your body, while sleeping, can't fully hold energy. Instead of resting and recharging, your qi keeps bouncing, scattered, unsettled, like a soul that can't land. That's why you might wake up feeling tired, even after 8 hours. Why money slips away fast, even though you're saving. So what can you do if the mirror is already there? If it reflects your bed, even just a part of it, don't panic. You don't have to tear your room apart or get rid of beautiful furniture. Start simple. The easiest fix? At night, just cover the mirror. Use a light scarf, a throw blanket, or even a soft piece of fabric you already have. Think of it like tucking your energy in, just like you would with a child going to sleep. This signals to your qi that it's safe to stay in your body. Not to bounce, not to scatter, just stay. If you're ready for a deeper shift, consider moving the mirror altogether. Place it somewhere it won't face your bed, maybe a hallway or a dressing area. Some people even move it to reflect a window instead so it brings in light, but not your energy. And if removing or covering doesn't work for your setup, you can soften the reflection. Try placing a plant in front of the mirror, something leafy, soft, grounding. It won't block all the energy, but it slows it down. And sometimes that's enough. Remember, Fengshui isn't about strict rules. It's about working with energy in a way that feels natural to your space. You're not doing it wrong. You're just adjusting the flow. I didn't believe the mirror thing at first. It sounded dramatic. Like, really, a mirror is messing with my energy? But back then, I had this tall standing mirror right at the foot of my bed. I used to wake up exhausted. Not just sleepy, but drained. Like I'd been fighting something all night. And no matter how much I meditated, journaled, or tried to fix my energy, something always felt off. Then a friend, someone deep into Feng Shui, told me to just try covering the mirror at night. I laughed, but I did it anyway. First night, I slept longer. Third night, I didn't wake up with a tight chest. 1 week later, I felt calmer, more clear. And weirdly, I stopped impulse spending. I actually started keeping money. That's when I realized it wasn't just about sleep. It was about energy, and how something as small as a mirror was bouncing mine all over the place. The shift can be subtle but real. People say they sleep deeper. They wake with clearer minds. And slowly, they feel more centered, more in control of money. Again, not chasing, not leaking. Your chi doesn't need to be seen. It needs to be held. But mirrors aren't the only thing disrupting flow. Some elements look peaceful, but are silently washing your luck away. Water feels calming, but in your bedroom, it can quietly wash your money away. Let's be honest. Water looks peaceful. It makes a room feel calming, flowing, alive. So it's not surprising that so many people add water features in their bedroom. A tiny fountain, a fish tank, a painting of the ocean or a waterfall. Sometimes it's not even on purpose. Maybe you just liked the art. Maybe it was a gift. Or maybe you read somewhere that water brings money in Feng Shui. But here's what most people don't realize. That rule only works in the right places. And the bedroom is not one of them. The bedroom is meant to be still. It's where you rest, reset, and hold energy. Not move it. When you place a water symbol here, especially near your bed, you introduce a constant message of flowing away. Even if you can't see it move, your subconscious picks it up. It tells your chi, keep moving, let go, don't settle. And guess what ends up moving too? Money, focus, pace. This doesn't just confuse your nervous system. It sends a subtle signal to your subconscious. Let it go, even when it's money, even when it's stability. You might start seeing your finances feel slippery. Savings won't hold. Unexpected bills show up. Opportunities flow in then, drift away just as fast. It's not just life being random. It's energy being uncontained. If you've got any kind of water element in your bedroom, don't worry. You didn't ruin your Feng Shui. This is just a gentle adjustment. Start by asking yourself, is this item still or moving? Does it make me feel calm or distracted? If you have a fish tank or fountain, consider moving it to a more active area, like your living room, office, or entryway. These are places where movement actually helps attract and guide energy. But in your bedroom, it pulls energy away from your body while you sleep. If it's a painting or photo of water, see how it feels to swap it with something grounding. Mountains, trees, even neutral earth tone artwork. You don't have to give up beauty, you're just choosing stillness over motion. And if you absolutely love your water piece and don't want to move it, Try relocating it farther from your bed, especially not directly in front or beside you. The farther the flow, the less it interferes with your chi. This isn't about being perfect. It's about helping your bedroom hold your energy, not rinse it away while you're trying to rest. I used to have this little painting above my nightstand. A waterfall. Blue tones, soft brush strokes. It made me feel calm, especially after long days. I never really thought twice about it. It was just nice. But around that time, I started feeling like things in my life were slipping. Not dramatically, just off. Money came in, but didn't stay. Sleep felt light. I'd wake up tired, a bit scattered. Then I read something that stuck with me. In the bedroom, water doesn't hold wealth, it washes it away. It felt silly at first. It's just a painting, right? But I took it down anyway. Swapped it for a photo of an old oak tree. Nothing fancy, just solid, still. Within a week, I felt different. I woke up more grounded. I didn't feel that quiet drift anymore. And weirdly enough, I stopped overspending. Started feeling like my money had a home again. It's funny how something small, like a picture you never questioned, can quietly shape how energy moves around you, or away from you. People don't always notice it right away. But give it a few days. You may start waking up calmer. You'll feel less rushed, less leaky, and strangely, the money you do have starts staying longer. Not because you made more, but because the energy stopped flowing out. Not all movement is progress. Some flows just carry things away. But it's not just what's on your walls or shelves. Sometimes, the biggest energy drain is sitting right next to your head, every single night. You turn it off at night, but it still pulls energy from your space. Let's be real. Almost all of us sleep with our phones right next to us. Maybe it's your alarm. Maybe you like checking one last thing before bed. A text, the weather, TikTok, whatever. And hey, you're not doing anything wrong. It's normal now. Everyone does it. But just because something's normal doesn't mean it's harmless. Here's what most people don't think about. Even when your phone is silent, it's not off. It's still receiving signals, sending pings, checking networks, even if it's just sitting there on your nightstand. Same goes for your tablet, your smartwatch, your television screen with that little glowing red light. They all give off invisible waves, tiny electromagnetic pulses that your body feels, even if your brain doesn't fully notice. And here's the kicker. While your body is trying to rest and recharge, these devices are still on, still active, still buzzing quietly but constantly, like background noise for your energy field. And over time, it adds up. Sleep gets lighter. You wake up groggy. You start your day feeling behind before anything even happens. Your room might look peaceful, but if it's full of screens, your chi never actually gets to rest. This type of disruption doesn't always show up loudly. It creeps in slowly. Maybe you start waking up tired. You forget little things. You check your bank account more often, but save less. You feel like your attention, your energy, your money keeps slipping through the cracks. It's like your room is buzzing, even when everything looks calm. And the worst part? You don't even know it's happening, because it feels normal. Let's not be dramatic. You don't have to throw your phone out the window or live like it's 1994. But you can make small changes that shift the energy and protect your sleep space. Here's what works. Step 1. Put your phone on airplane mode before bed. Not just silent, not do not disturb, airplane mode. That way, it stops receiving signals and stops sending them. It's like turning off the faucet of invisible noise. Step 2. Don't keep it right next to your pillow. Move it at least 3 feet away to a dresser, a shelf, or even the floor. Far enough that your body doesn't feel it buzzing, even subtly. Trust me, your chi will notice before your brain does. Step 3. Optional but powerful. Unplug other devices. TVs, Alexa, tablets, anything you're not actively using. Or, if you can, try a no-tech rule in the bedroom, at least during sleep hours. Think of it as giving your energy a quiet room to reset in peace. This isn't about perfection. It's about creating just enough stillness for your energy to settle and stay. For years, I kept my phone right under my pillow. Literally. It was my alarm clock, my notepad, my what if I get a text at 2 a.m. security blanket. And sure, I slept, but not deeply. I'd wake up tired, check my notifications before I even got out of bed. My mornings felt fast and foggy, and honestly, I felt like my life was always on catch-up mode. Then one night, I read this post about energy fields, how even when your phone's on silent, it's still talking to the room, still pulling, still pinging, still moving chi. So I tried something different. I put it on airplane mode, moved it across the room. Felt weird the first night, like something was missing. But after a few nights, I slept deeper, woke up slower in a good way, like my brain had actually rested. And it sounds small, but I noticed I didn't check my bank account out of anxiety anymore. I didn't grab my phone the second I opened my eyes. It felt like I was finally starting with me, not with notifications. That's when I realized, sometimes, protecting your energy is as simple as putting space between you and a screen. After just a few nights, you might start to feel different, more clear, more here. You wake up with fewer thoughts, more calm. You feel less reactive with money, less scattered energy, fewer impulse buys. And you start to notice the space again, like your bedroom is finally breathing with you. Even when it's silent, tech still speaks to your chi. But not all the energy drains are in plain sight. Some are hidden right beneath you, and they've been holding on to the past for far too long. You may not see it, but the energy stuck under your bed could be holding your abundance back. Let's be honest. Under the bed is the ultimate deal-with-it-later zone. We slide things under there without thinking twice. Shoes we never wear. Boxes of old stuff. Seasonal clothes. Even random things we just don't want to look at right now. It feels harmless. Because hey, if we can't see it, it's not a problem, right? But here's what Fengshui teaches us. That space under your bed, it's not just storage. It's part of your energetic foundation. It sits directly beneath you for hours, every night. And whether you realize it or not, your body is resting on top of that energy. If what's down there is messy, heavy, or tied to your past, you're not just sleeping. You're sleeping with cluttered energy under you. Every single night. And that kind of energy doesn't stay quiet. It can make you feel stuck, blocked, emotionally heavy, even if the rest of your room looks perfectly clean. Because the energy under you shapes the energy inside you. This kind of blockage is quiet but heavy. You may start to feel emotionally stuck. You might hold on to money too tightly, or spend without meaning. You might hesitate to take chances, not because of fear, but because your energy is being weighed down by what's underneath you. Your bedroom might look beautiful on the outside, But if the space under your bed is packed with old memories, your chi can't flow freely. It circles, it slows, and so does your momentum in life. Okay, so now you've looked under the bed, and maybe there's more stuff than you thought. That's okay. This isn't about judgment, it's about flow. Step 1. Just pull everything out. No need to analyze. Just bring it into the light. You'd be surprised how long some of it's been hiding down there. Step 2. Ask yourself honestly, do I actually need this? Does it feel supportive or just heavy? Old journals you've outgrown? Donate or store them somewhere that doesn't sit beneath your rest. Boxes of receipts, paperwork, broken electronics. Let them go. Step 3. If you need to store things under the bed, choose soft, intentional items. Extra bedding, spare pillows, things that support comfort, not clutter. And, ideally, leave the space empty. Let the energy beneath you stay light, breathable, clean. That's what helps your chi settle. Bonus step. After you clear it, vacuum, sweep, or wipe the space. Not just for dust, but to symbolically reset the energy. It tells the universe, I'm clearing space for something new. Remember, in Feng Shui, space is a container for what's to come. And when you make space under your bed, you make space for rest, clarity, and wealth to settle in. I remember the first time I actually looked under my bed. I thought it'd be just a few things, but nope. Old receipts, a suitcase I hadn't used in 5 years, some random wires I didn't even recognize. And weirdly, as I pulled it all out, I started to feel emotional, like I'd been carrying this quiet weight without realizing it. There was stuff from an old job, a breakup, even a college notebook from a version of me I'd already outgrown. It wasn't just clutter. It was memory. It was stuck energy. I cleared it all. Vacuumed. Lit a little Palo Santo. Didn't expect anything big. But that night, I slept better. And the next morning, I woke up and felt this tiny click in my chest. Like something had shifted. The week after, I finally said yes to an opportunity I'd been hesitating on for months. And I know it sounds small, but it felt like I had space again. Not just under the bed, inside me. You might feel lighter, like you've been holding your breath for a while and didn't even realize it. Sleep gets deeper. Ideas come more freely. You don't feel as emotionally stuck, and money doesn't feel as far away anymore. Because now, there's actual room for it to land. To call in something new, you have to clear what's under you. But clutter isn't the only thing disrupting your rest. Sometimes, it's the light itself that's working against you, especially when it burns too hot. You think it sets the mood, but that red glow could be burning through your energy and your wealth. Let's talk about lighting. So, here's something a lot of people don't realize. Your lighting carries energy, too. Red lights, whether it's an LED strip, a colored lamp, or even a salt lamp with a strong glow, might look cozy and warm. But in Feng Shui, red is the element of fire. That means it's active. It stimulates. It signals the body and the space around you to stay alert, to move, to engage. Now imagine sleeping in that. You may think, it's just a soft glow. What's the harm? But your nervous system isn't interpreting soft. It's interpreting fire. And fire, even in small doses, keeps your energy on when it should be off. Especially if that red light is on all night. Your body never fully drops into deep rest. Your chi doesn't anchor. And over time, you start feeling burned out. without knowing why. The room might look relaxing, but if the light is burning, your energy might be, too. You might not notice the impact right away, but over time, you start to feel more anxious at night. You toss, turn, or wake up with your heart racing for no clear reason. You may feel more reactive during the day, more impatient with money, more impulsive with spending. And beneath it all, you feel tired, like something's draining you even when you're not doing anything. That's fire energy, working when it should be resting. You don't need to throw out your lights or make your bedroom boring. This is about adjusting the energy, not removing the beauty. Step 1. If you have a red light that stays on, overnight, turn it off. Or at least use it only for short moments, not all night long. Let your body feel real darkness again. It's how your nervous system knows it's finally time to rest. Step 2. Swap it out. Instead of red bulbs or intense warm LEDs, go for soft amber, warm white, or dimmable lighting. Look for bulbs labeled soft white or 2700K. They give that gentle, candle-like vibe without triggering overstimulation. Step 3, if you love atmosphere. Use golden or rose-toned lamps. They still feel romantic and cozy, but they don't bring the burn that red light does. And remember, fire isn't bad. Just place it where it works for you. Keep red for areas where energy should move, like the living room, kitchen, or your workspace. But in your bedroom, the goal is stillness, quiet, holding energy. This one little lighting shift can change the entire mood of your room and the entire rhythm of your energy. I used to have this soft red lamp on my nightstand. It looked so pretty, like a candle, but glowier. It gave the room this warm, moody feel I loved. So I kept it on all night. Thought it was helping me relax. But over time, I noticed something weird. I wasn't sleeping as well. I'd wake up feeling kind of wired, like my brain had been running even while I was asleep. And I couldn't figure out why. Then I read about how red light, especially in Fengshui, represents fire, not just metaphorically, but energetically. It keeps the space on, active, heated. So I did something small. I swapped it for a warm amber bulb. Same vibe, just softer. That first night felt quiet. My body relaxed faster. And for the first time in a while, I didn't wake up tired. It was subtle, but it reminded me, not all light soothes. Some light burns, even gently. And when I turned that one light off, my whole energy turned back on. Once the lighting shifts, you'll feel it. Sleep becomes deeper. Your breath slows. Your body gets the signal, it's safe to rest now. You may notice less emotional friction, less money, anxiety, more clarity around what you actually want, and what no longer burns for your attention. Not all fire warms you. Some just burns through what you're trying to hold. So now you've seen it. The 5 hidden ways your bedroom might be reversing your Feng Shui flow. Let's bring it all together, so you can reset the energy for good. So now you know. Your bedroom might have looked calm on the outside, but underneath, the energy was flipping, pushing your wealth away. One small habit at a time. But don't worry. This isn't about guilt. It's about awareness. And now that you see it, you can shift it. 1. Clear what reflects. Cover or move mirrors that face your bed. Let your chi settle inward, not bounce away every night. 2. Remove what leaks. Take out water symbols and tech distractions. Let your energy hold still, so your wealth can stay with you. 3. Calm what burns. Soften your light. Switch off red. Create a space where your nervous system and your future can finally rest. You don't need to fix everything overnight. Just shift one thing tonight and see what changes in the way you sleep and the way abundance finds you again. Tonight, before you close your eyes, look around your room one more time, not with judgment, but with awareness. Ask yourself, is this space holding my energy, or slowly pushing it away? Because when your bedroom truly supports you, your rest becomes real, and your wealth, your luck, your clarity doesn't just come in, it stays. And that's what we're here for, isn't it? To stop chasing and start receiving. If this video helped you feel something shift, comment below with one thing you're changing tonight. Just one. I'd love to hear it. And when you're ready, I watch the next video in this playlist. Because your kitchen, your front door, even the way you place your shoes, could be the next reason your energy's being reversed. I'll meet you there.